kind of doesn't fit to any of the trailers that were there before. It's interesting that this is combined here. And with the different patterns, it reminded me of the kaleidoscope thing you have had as a child, where you look into it and then you can turn it to change the patterns. Ah, this shows her different outfits. Withering Waves. I've heard about it from some YouTubers. I keep getting video recommendations for it, and from what I've seen up until now, it looks pretty interesting. As a Genshin Impact fan myself who draws a lot of fan art and is fascinated by anime art in general, checking this game and its art especially out is something I've been wanting to do for some time now. And today I'm going to do this by reacting to some trailers of the game. We'll start with a few general ones and then move on to the character trailers. This is the first trailer that was released.
Their Calumet arrived without a sign. Their world shattered without so much as a sigh.
Shattered world, so the world is, something bad is happening to the world. It reminds me of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, the Calamity. Is she the only person that's there? Or are there more? Based on this trailer, it seems like the world, no one lives in the world anymore, and only her.
What is dead will stay buried. Except nothing ever truly dies.
So whatever the evil power is, it can take over the mind in some way as well. And it brings ice.
Part of you will you save? What is left untouched by all this pain?
Yeah, very dystopian.
Let the echo be heard.
Okay. Right now it has a very muted aesthetic to it, so compared to Genshin Impact, for example, the world is much more colorful, and this just seems very dystopian and also very more sci-fi inspired based off her outfit. Story-wise, it seems like the characters have to fight against the evil that's taking over the world. Next, let's watch the global release trailer, global launch trailer.
One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened. They are the enemies of human civilizations.
To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
If all of these have something to do with your true identity,
This looks more
how
colorful,
exactly are you?
like Genshin.
Moreover, you possess a similar ability with the legendary hero who once absorbed Threnovian. Jue prophesied about your arrival. After all this effort, do you truly want to throw it all away?
Who's that?
Ultimately, I suppose it is up
She
to
looks
you to
pretty.
discover the final definitive answer for yourself.
No matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Here you are.
Besides,
Now we have some
not
fighting
seeing
demonstration.
tightens the throne of the game.
Do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin.
Okay. I like this trailer more. You could see a bit of the world and just gameplay wise, how you move, a third person view. And then also a few character demonstrations. I like the character with the white hair, the girl, and the guy with the red outfit and the white hair. But also there was one with a dragon. It all looked pretty interesting, and I also wonder about elements or visions or something like that. If this does have something like this, because the attacks had purple, turquoise, yellow color and so on. Okay. And this wasn't... They were also fighting against evil. Yeah, but...
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside. But it's not responding.
Yeah, that's the character with the white hair that I like. The world looks... or this area looks really pretty. The ice with the red mountains, blue and red. Is that the main character? Or the character you play as? Because if that's the female main character, I think the male character from the trailer before had a less detailed design, which is kind of weird. Oh, so pretty.
And the Sonorosphere, they are both a puzzle.
She looks like Miko.
Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Here's the blade. Crosscut. Sever.
Back in the divine
This looks like some pyro kind of element.
Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce.
Chun-Li.
But we both have something we'll fiercely defend. Shine forevermore. Divine moon's blessing. Moment of awakening. Sacred light.
Looks so satisfying. Jinchi.
Fateful
I like how flowy
and myself.
the animations of her are.
This game is almost over.
Restore the tide. From where does this unbounded confidence arise?
You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light, but I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
Oh, it's not over. Okay, now they show gameplay things you can do, mechanics. Wow, deep device. There's also a glider, like in Genshin, and bridge building. Echoes. You can probably use these so they fight for you, right? But they also look kind of like just enemies to me. A wolf. He reminds me a bit of Schleich figures I used to have as a child, of mainly elves and horses, but then also some animals were there. Klingbane. Ice cubes. This This bird reminds me of in Don't Starve. There is a bird who always does make a sound like I'm not sure, but it reminds me of an event. Definitely all has this futuristic sci-fi aesthetic blended with Japanese. Yeah, I like this trailer more. You could see a bit of the world and just gameplay wise, how you move, a third person view, and then also a few character demonstrations. I like the character with the white hair, the girl, and the guy with the red outfit, and it all looked pretty interesting. And I also wonder about elements or visions or something like that, if this does have something like this, because the attacks had purple, turquoise, yellow color and so on. They were also fighting against evil. Yeah, but the world looked way less like empty, like, yeah. And now I would also watch the version 1.1 trailer. It's called Sanhua, Ever So Pure.
Many associate snow with coldness and demise.
This snow character with red eyes.
It's the only untainted white. Anomalous visions, distorted nightmares linger in my eyes. All that once corroded me, so now be frozen in ice.
Okay, so mainly gameplay, and then you also have a bit of backstory. She's a cold person.
Blizzard breaks out in an instant. It all ends here. My shackles are no more.
Her eyes just looked more yellowish,
Clean as snow.
and now they
Ever so pure.
were back to red. Okay. This was okay. Okay, actually, let's do a tier list of ranking the character trailers based off my first impressions on the trailers for now. So not the characters, but the trailers. And here I have the tier list. And this is the character Sanhua. I haven't seen other trailers yet, so I don't know what to compare it against. But it was, I mean, you could get a bit of her personality, how she's cold, and I think she seems like a bit emotionless. I would put her in the B tier for now. Just let's see what the other trailers look like, and maybe I'll change it up. Next is Popular Demand.
Okay, Otto. Let's try this one last time. How did you get that intel? Well, Come on, fellas.
Seems
Can
like
we just talk this out?
seems like a
When it comes to information, it's like
sleazy
a mixture
character.
of truths and lies. But a broker of my expertise can
Broker.
easily pick out the goodies. Guess that's why I'm in such popular demand. Tell
Personality-wise, he reminds me a bit of Child, I guess.
thought you were interested in becoming professional brokers. Now, you better listen up.
Oh. I don't think Sanwa had this...
Information open to negotiations at the right price.
I don't think Sanwa had this 2D artwork animated character introduction. Oh, the music is always like... Oh. Oh. Wow, that's satisfying, the animation.
Phew, enough of me lecturing. Thanks for coming.
Where did he get the chair from?
Time to shine. Why don't we start with your client?
Both the Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I had to think of the Now You Can See Me movies. He seems a bit like Child and Hazel, maybe, character-wise. I definitely like the introduction with the mysterious vibe, and then you have the transition towards this epic fight show-off. I don't find him personality-wise too interesting, maybe. Trailer-wise, I like this. I would put it in the A tier. A tier or even higher, but I think A tier just for now. Next, we have Dungeon, a Wayfarer's Escapade.
On the frontier, Jinzhou rests, where perilous fog does crest. Dangerous beasts may hide.
This is like a storytelling.
Bandits too, their blades do slay.
Slay.
Or perhaps
Oh.
a wayfarer's escapade.
Milu?
Seeking foes yet unknown, a maiden journeys all alone. Kind courier offers a ride she gladly partakes. Ahead they go, fog fading in
The nature looks very nice.
criminals lurk, plotting schemes, counting gains. Our maiden vows to foil their plans. Like rabbits they flee, uninvited crooks she seeks.
My patience finally paid off.
She seems like a nice, kind girl, and then she's very badass when she fights.
Judgment.
All the glitch effects. Wow, I like those camera rotations and her rotation. Wow.
No mercy.
Petals cascade, in grace they sway. Pure as ever, she wipes her face. Adorned with jade, dispelling fear, bringing hope near.
Okay. Also nice contrast between this storytelling kind of vibe, more calm and just friendly, and then you have again the fight sequences, which were cool. And this trailer was a bit more colorful than for Alto, which I generally like. I will put her in the A tier before Alto for now. Yep, trailer wise. Next we have Jian Sing, A Decent Challenge.
Coming right up.
T, a steadfast companion to the people of Jinzhou. We find our
She's
young monk
like
laboring
Shangling,
at the tea
a
house.
works at a restaurant. Oh,
With such mindfulness and integrity,
and she's
diligently she earns her keep. Far from the mountain
clumsy
of
but
despair.
good at saving
Palatable, I'd say.
uh,
But alas,
herself.
compared to the Yunlu tea.
How do you make that tea? Enlighten me, please.
I'll serve it as you wish.
Oh, such nerve. I'll have you know how its exquisiteness transcends your meager comprehension. To begin with, one must carefully gather the morning dew from lotus leaves on the heads of gull puffs, without agitating those delicate creatures, or the water won't taste as fine. Then, only the pristine...
I drank water at different places, and there is a difference, but I myself don't care that much about the taste of tea, also of food. I just pretty much eat the same things every day, so I don't get the fascination with food and preparing food, doing all these crazy things to get ingredients. Ah, but it looks cool. Oh, is this audio curve a recurring thing in the trailers?
And that's why it's impossible to...
Sir, here's the Yunwu tea, as you instructed. How do you like it?
So it's interesting. Did she just go on a journey?
This is the... No! This divine elixir surpasses any tea I've ever had!
Another day, another progress. Hey!
Did she just go on this whole journey while he was talking? I'm a bit confused, but maybe he was there the day before and talked about the tea, and then she did all the things, and then the next day he came back and she gave him the tea based on what he said. So this one, as I mentioned, the food theme and so on, it's not very interesting to me. So you again had the contrast with the casual story and then the fight sequence, which I like, but I will put her in a C tier for note just because I don't find it as interesting. I mean, you had more of a interesting structure than for this trailer, but just interest-wise, I don't like it that much. Next one. Encore Baba.
Once upon a time, in a faraway town, folks were
Baba.
going missing.
Is it supposed to be sheep?
The fairy godmother in her castle was their only hope. But it was dangerous, and none of the Seekers ever returned. What happened? Fearless heroes stepped up to save the day. Ta-da! Encore the hero, ready for battle. Whoa!
So she's the chibi kind of character, and she has cat ears. No, she doesn't have cat ears. It's a bow. It looks like it's interesting. Don't like the sheep noises.
It's too much!
I wonder if she's so little in this game thing, so small, like smaller than a sheep.
Is this the fairy godmother's
She can't be that tiny in the real world, like, right? She's not the size of a foot of another character. Or is this just a super big stage? Or the sheep are super big? Oh. Yeah.
It's okay. Encore's not afraid. Woolly sends Tickling. Here come the Woolies. Take it. The bad demon snapped us. Is this really the end? Not a chance. The show's still got time for an encore. Encore the hero, back in action. You're in for it now. And that's how our hero crushed.
Now she's bigger than the sheep.
Hooray!
Okay.
But
Oh.
wait, there's more. Encore's
When I
story
see
has
a book like that, I
begun.
just have to think of Shrek, the movie, always. Oh, that's a pretty location. The piano and the tree. Okay, so design-wise, she looks nice. I like the pink colors and cute design, but I don't tend to like chibi characters at all. I just, for example, with merch as well, I don't find they look appealing to me, so I also didn't like the whole cuteness aspect and how childlike this kind of story was. I mean, it fits to her, but I myself don't like that much. But that was still a good, well-structured trailer. I will put her here. Or yeah, I think I will leave her there because I also didn't like the sheep, for example, how they were talking in Baba and so on. Yeah, okay. Next is Ling Yang debut.
It's your first performance ever, Lin Yang. You ready for this?
These poles are way taller than what we practiced on. And this one's for our troops. Can't afford to mess up.
Oh, he's doing some lion. He's a lion boy character.
On your feet, Lin Yang.
Oh, that looks
Doubting
pretty.
yourself already. Master, why did you become a lion dancer?
Is this
It's
coming?
time to think about it.
Humans. They confuse me.
Coming and
Hunt again.
coming and Razor
I act on instinct.
as well. Fusion.
All animals do. All animals, except those bipeds. They keep doing extra things. Things that don't help them survive.
Hey, you! Hey! Wanna come play with us?
You're not scared of me?
Why scared of you? You don't look that different. The big lion's on our side. It's gonna scare up all the bad guys.
That's nice how he...
How long has it been?
Okay, now to just have some images. Okay, so he learned to live along with the humans.
Turns out, I already knew.
It's almost time for your solo. Ian! You'll make it.
Reporting in. Spirit of Lion Dancer. It's about courage. Courage to crush any fear in its wake. The show is just beginning.
My dragon looks so much like Gamin's dragon.
Every step, every twirl, I know them all by heart. His costume was
That's nice, I like the different stylistic change. And I also like this move where he pulls it up. It looks very satisfying for some reason.
I'll keep the spirit burning. Always have, always will.
Okay. So we have a animalistic character, and I don't like those too much usually. I don't also Goro, for example, or Diona, cat girl, or yeah, boy, or all of them. I don't find them that appealing, similarly to the chibi characters, but yeah, I still like him more than Anko, the chibi character. This definitely had some very nice storytelling in it, with how he grew up as more of an animal and then yeah, transitioned to getting to know humans and being with them. I will put this in the B tier here, I think. Yeah. So while I like this character just design-wise and also story-wise, I connect with it more, it was less interesting. The trailer was made less interesting. You didn't have as much storytelling in it. For Linian you had more of it, so I will put him here. Next we have Yi Yan, Through the Darkest of Nights.
Every soul harbors obsessions. Obsessions to be cut when you get in the way.
This starts with fighting directly.
In the name of Xinguang, return to the beyond!
Looks like Zhao, but a tall male character. I wonder what he's like in the general life. Oh, looks epic, very epic with the dragon. I wonder also about weapon types. He seems to have a polearm weapon.
As doctor, you failed
Doctor.
to rescue. As warrior, you failed to defend.
Who's that?
Ask yourself this.
Who is that? Is that another character you can play as?
You deserve your title.
general, so okay, he's in the army.
Listen, how will you answer their dying pleas?
And his conflict
You have an end for this eternal
seems to be that he can't save everyone.
You and I are no different. Two desperate souls.
Who's the second character, I wonder? He looks very satisfying. Slowly.
Fight or die!
Hmm.
Can't save them. Jan, you should learn to give up.
Jian, let me help.
Jan, no, General Geshu.
I was never forsaken.
General Geshu, is that the other character? The grey hair?
Through the darkest of nights, my path remains true!
Why is he attacking him? Is it you? It's an enemy. Oh, that looks so cool.
They're here! Reinforcements!
Rain has stopped. Rangers, follow my lead.
Those mountains, they look interesting. Wow. Okay. Those mountains, if you put something heavy on the top of them, that would be the best kind of weapon. You can just, then the mountain would fall over and you can crush anything beneath it. But trailer wise, so this one didn't have as much of a casual kind of sequence where what he does in his day-to-day life, but he's a general, so likely that's his life. He just is in the army most of the time, so it made sense and it was very epic. I also really like the second character. I really wonder who that is, and yeah, he had a nice design as well, and he definitely has a nice design. I like this trailer a lot. I will put him in the S tier. Yep, very epic. Next we have Jindin, Surrender or Die.
We got a problem. Undercover cop in our ranks. Our stuff made people overclock. What if you handle them all? Don't worry, boss. It's been taken care of.
Detective?
No one will know a thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to delight you with the grand finale. A hunt in the shadows.
What's with the... What's that weird shake?
What about the side effects? Those workers won't last long.
Just throw some cash in your families. That'll shut them.
That new chick fixed your screw up. Do the upgrades like she said, or end up like the other ones designed like gold.
Looks like they could use some.
She has some scars on her
We're gonna rake in
from work.
those suckers will eat up
Oh,
the parcel like
Oh yeah, I will make sure everything goes to plan.
oh, that's interesting. Suddenly she's in the businesswoman outfit. That's really doesn't it kind of doesn't fit to any of the trailers that were there before. It's interesting that this is combined here.
An ambush. Zapstream. It's our showtime. Greed has its price. You should have been prepared.
Those bloody exiles somehow figured it out. But at least our stuff is... Huh?
Oh, careful. You see
She's a
this
bit
activator
like...
here? With a gentle little push of this button. Well, let's just say your boss won't be too pleased with the outcome.
I would say maybe she's like
Who's the one that took on?
Beto, Arlecchino, or
You don't get to tell me what
Yaemiko.
surrender or die. The choice is yours. I'll give you 5 seconds.
We've got the weapons now.
5,
That activator low. Won't make any difference.
well then, you're in for a bigger surprise. Delicate strands intertwine, spun into a web. Now, time to claim my prey.
So she has this puppet doll with her. This hand with the strings, it reminds me of Super Smash Bros. Brawl in the story mode. There's the, oh, pretty. There's the master hand or crazy hand, and it also has strings. And with the different patterns, it reminded me of the kaleidoscope thing you have had as a child, where you look into it and then you can turn it to change the patterns. Ah, this shows her different outfits which she...
Look what I found, Zapstream. Another prey falling right into our lap.
Zapstring. Is that... She just calls her weapon Zapstring. This was definitely very mysterious, interesting. It was almost like a movie trailer to me. Like the typical action sci-fi movie trailer, where you also have some detective mystery in it. And genre-wise, I don't like those movies that much. I'm more into the slice of life, idle anime, sports, otome things. But yeah, her trailer, it was definitely very... You had the casual what she does day by day, and then also her transformations and fighting, which was very cool. I will put her here, I think. Maybe I will change this up later on. But yeah, time for the next one, which is Jin. She heed my calling.
The Grand Library's pages, a sentinel fell from heaven. To soothe woes, banish plights, build towns and cities, and ordain magistrates to lead.
This has the graphic look of Zhongli Venti in the Archon story. It's very pretty to me. Just flat colors and minimal shading. 2D look.
My friend, this is a Jinzhou tradition. Will you make a wish with us?
Okay, so this is point of view. I like her as a character a lot, but I don't like point of view shots in character trailers.
The perfect place to send off our lanterns. The hero of legends next to her.
The Hero of Legends next to it. It means the point of view is the Hero of Legends. it's kind of cringe to me when you have scenes like this. I don't like it. But if this was just her putting up the lanterns, it would be very aesthetic, but this is just weird to me. Very pretty animation. I wonder why these monsters, they used to be normal humans and then they were kind of transformed like this. It's kind of sad. I don't know what happened to them or how they got this way, but pretty. She has a really pretty design. I think I like her design the most out of all characters I've seen till now. Along with the general, I forgot his name, but with the turquoise dragon. I have to think of a Tangled lanterns.
Was for you and Jinjo to experience peace. And you? What was your wish?
Again, point of view shot. Ooh, no, okay.
Your wishes will all come true.
I hope so. That our wishes will come true. Okay, so this is kind of sad because as a character and design-wise, she's really pretty to me. But then those point of view shots made the otherwise very aesthetic, nice sequences just weird to me. I like the putting up lanterns and so on, it's nice, but I have to put this here maybe, and I think I will put her up here. Yeah, this is just based off the trailers, yeah. Okay, next is Chang-Li. Sees the initiative.
Like Wei-Chi, everything in the universe follows its own rules. Win with elegance, govern with care. Both demand one's utmost grace and tact.
She's behind the curtain.
Remember what I taught you?
Does this composition have some meaning? Oh, that's the white red guy again.
Act to seize the initiative. Turn their schemes against them, and you can drive them into a corner.
What's with her hand? It's red. Like Dane's sleeve. He also has this blue hand. Whoa. It felt like a roller coaster ride. I really like those camera movements. Yeah.
But to send a mere bureaucrat to the capital, it seems the little magistrate's luck has run out. It is only a matter of time before the Threnodian descends. Any struggle is futile.
Right now her hair looks just white. Yeah, she has the white and pink transition in the hair. That's why. It reminds me of the Hunger Games, with how the outfits burned and transformed. Very epic.
Then victory will be yours.
I will keep it in mind.
Visually pleasing.
Jinjo finds itself in a complex web. What would you do, teacher?
Oh, she's a teacher, okay.
You already know the answer, don't you? And as for the most critical move, it's already been made. Isn't that right, Rover?
Rover. I think Rover is who the main character is in this game, that's what I heard. Okay, I liked this trailer, it was cool, the contrast with the playing the board game and then her fighting wasn't as epic as some of the other ones, but still nice. I think what I'll do is I will move this here and then she will go there. Okay, but now this is the last trailer that's out for now, the last character trailer as I'm recording this. So you see a professional. Jeje? Okay. No, not Zizi.
What I'm about to say might upset you.
Please don't worry. I'm a professional. Whatever my client wants, he'll get.
I've had another brilliant idea. So, the painting needs further adjustments.
Right now? Are the details written down?
Design-wise, she looks a lot like Xianyun from Genshin.
Today, same as before.
But I told you I need a week's
She reminds me of Sucrose, personality-wise.
Be best if you could. Never mind. What was your new idea?
It's simple. This is a painting of my childhood village. It needs to look bursting with life.
Like this?
This is life.
What?
Life.
How?
No, more drama, more energy.
How about...
No, the revelries of life and not experienced any. Chickens clucking, children playing, laughter filling the air. You get it?
yes, sir.
Those were the days. The kitchen smoke rising from every home. Neighbors gossiping over laundry lines. Parents yelling.
This is interesting. In this trailer you have much more of a focus on him than on her.
Warming nonetheless. You still with me?
Oh, I'm listening. In fact, I know exactly what you're looking for. Now, just leave the rest to me.
This is so much like Barbie Rapunzel with her paintbrush painting her dress, painting the entrance to another world. Oh, it's like Sims, creating a city in The Sims. I don't know. Okay.
The painting isn't just shapes and colors. It's more about how it makes you feel. With these final touches, what do you think of the painting now?
I think the first draft was better. Can't make it happen. And then I'll find someone else.
But wait! I'll do it again.
That trailer was pretty different from the other ones to me. It was very long. I like drawing and painting, and as you can see, but I didn't connect with this trailer too much still. It didn't have as much fighting in it to me. It seemed more like, yeah, she was painting things. And it's kind of, yeah, more focused on the painting aspect and also creating a city, which is very interesting, but I find it difficult to compare it with the other ones. If I had to rate it, I would put it up here even, because it's very interesting. But then if I had to look at it game-wise, like if I'm interested in playing this fighting game, I would be a bit... With the other ones, it's more clear to me how they fight and then a bit about their day-to-day life. And this is more like, okay, she paints, but then for fighting, what about her just fighting? And then I would put her maybe here or something like that. Yeah, but this is what I'll do for now, just based off how much I like the trailers. Okay, now let me rearrange the tier list a bit again. Thing is, with her, I really liked the whole vibe of her trailer. But yeah, as I said, the point of view shots really kind of drag it down. But okay, I will, if the point of view shots weren't there and it was just regularly, I would put her here. And then, his one wasn't as outstanding to me, so I put it here. Even here, because this one was more interesting. And hers I could see here though, as well, and then I would put hers here. So I guess this would be my adjusted ranking. It's also a bit more how much I like the characters maybe, but especially for S tier, because those are the characters I like the most, just trailer design wise. Oh, and I forgot to add her back in. Then I would put her up here as well. Yeah, like this. And that's it for all the trailers. My overall impression would be, it's very interesting how different the last trailer is from the other ones. The two ones before that were for version 1.1, which you could tell. But then I think with the newer ones, maybe they had more time, more resources, and then they were able to pull off this longer trailer. It makes it a bit difficult to compare it to the others, but if the future ones are going to be as long as this one, I would look forward to watching all the future ones when a lot of characters are released and then ranking those. And overall the trailers here, I like how they have the general structure of, you see the character with their profession, what they do day to day, and then fighting. And I like that the characters have some depth to them, that they are not, yeah, I'm a sword kind of character. I am a polearm. I fight with the polearm and I have this and this element or vision. I'm also interested to find out how this works, because based off the colors and the attacks, I can tell that there are some different elements maybe. Or does each character just have their own element? I kind of prefer Genshin's world over this one with the sci-fi aesthetic, but still this one's very cool as well. When I saw the first CG trailer, I was not as excited, because if the world would look like that, just very dystopian, muted colors, it would not be very interesting to me. But now I see that there are some different facets. You have the sci-fi, the Japanese and nature fantasy vibe all together, which is cool. Design-wise, all the characters have more muted colors than for Genshin, for example. It's also what I noticed. And their designs seem a bit more like they have various colors and not as structured as for the Genshin designs to me. Most Genshin characters have just 1 or 2 main colors or something like that, and here was also often the case, but somehow the designs seemed more scattered to me a bit. I also didn't look at them in detail, I just saw them through the trailers, but still, when I see a character from there, it doesn't instantly look like a Genshin character to me, definitely. It still has some different flair, which is nice. Those would be some of my thoughts about just the trailers, and you can also let me know what trailer character you like the most from Wuthering Waves. If I can also explain a bit to me about the visions elements, how they work. I mean, I will probably also watch gameplay of it at some point, but for now it would also be nice, and I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed watching the trailers. I would also love to rank all the characters based off their card or just their official artworks. I may do that in the future. Leave a comment with your thoughts on Wuthering Waves, and if I should do more videos like this. In general, leaving a like and subscribing would also mean a lot to me. If you're interested in more art related videos, I also have a lot of them on this channel, mostly about Genshin Impact. And I also have a Patreon where I, for example, have full screen recorded process videos, time lapses and full resolution images of my art. So yeah, feel free to check that out if you're interested. You can find this illustration as well as some other Genshin Impact characters in sticker form on my shop. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, bye.